I mean, for vlogging type stuff, that lens isn't gonna work. Taylor.
Obviously, you guys are...
No, come back, Taylor.
Like, I don't want to...
Why? Does this scare you?
I don't want to be in this.
I don't think you like my beard. Look at this. Every time I breathe, my glasses fog up. Is this what happens to people in beards? Do their glasses fog up like this every time they take a hot breath?
Does this have a card in it?
I hope not.
You know,
I hope so.
Now watch this. If you spin really quickly, your beard goes away.
Selfie or not?
Yeah. Did it?
Look, it went away.
Yeah.
All right, so packing for Canada. So made a list of some of the main things that we're gonna be doing, and then I just have to fill in the buckets. So I'm currently trail running in the Peregrine 7. So this has got the Everrun sole. It is by far the top ranked trail running shoe that I found online. And so we're not gonna be doing a ton of trail running, so this is actually mainly for hiking. And I came across like, do I need a hiking boot whenever we're trying to move fast, or should I get more of a trail running shoe? And I actually went with the trail running shoe because it's more nimble. And if you don't suffer from ankle problems, you really don't need something that covers your ankle if you're trying to move at faster speeds, which is what ultimately I'm going to be doing with this shoe. So the Peregrine 7, highly recommend it. It's been a great shoe for me so far, and it's gonna have to take me about 205 miles in a team race coming up in October as well. So I wanted to get them broken in on Black Tusk. This is definitely one of my travel staples. It is a Marmot jacket. It's moisture wicking, it's kind of rain repellent, but it's not totally waterproof, which can be really hot. But it's a nice kind of a lightweight layer that is substantial enough that you can wear it at night and you can use it to cut the wind. So whenever I'm traveling someplace where there are elements or there may be conditions that are a little unpredictable, this is a nice versatile jacket. Yes, this is a female Camelback, but whenever you get something as a present, not everybody knows exactly what gender goes with which Camelback, but it's always served me well. I've taken this on the Katy Trail on really long bike trips, and since we're gonna be going up Black Tusk, I figured we need some water, gotta have the Camelback, gotta have some places for some food, some snacks, and maybe even stashing some layers of clothing. So Camelback's going with us to Canada. I mentioned this in one of my past vlogs, but I really do take this hat with me very frequently. It packs down really nicely. You can toss it on, head out, blocks the sun, it's really lightweight. So it's a nice little addition that I didn't travel with always, and I'm glad I do now. There's going to be a revolution in packing. Willie Nelson. You want to go to Canada, Willie? My main man, Chance the Rapper. If you have not listened to Chance, you need to check him out. Oh, and by the way, we're moving all our manufacturing to Chicago. So maybe Chance, we need to collaborate somehow. Let's think about it. Let's make it happen. Okay, now time for a couple of super duper pro tips for you travelers out there. So number one, some shoes come in a bag. I always keep those bags and I put my dirty shoes inside of them. So if you're gonna go on a trail run or even just a regular run, you don't want your shoes touching your clothes, even on the way back. When you just shove your clothes down in the bag and you don't really care how it's packed down, you still don't want your kicks getting mud on them or the gum that you picked up on Bourbon Street, New Orleans, that type of thing. Now, super duper pro tip number two, this is how you use your athletic wear to partition things off. Because like I said, you're always gonna end up traveling with shoes and there might be something on the bottom of those shoes. You just don't want your shoes touching your good clothes. So you can use your athletic wear, like your handy dandy Kippo shorts, layer it over the top of what you packed, and then you create little crevices for your shoes to fall in, just like this. So side number one, you can use another pair of Kippo shorts like I'm taking, or you can use maybe a shirt or something like that, something moisture wicking, and create the second piece of this. Then you have a nice spot to tuck in your shoes so they're separated from your good clothes over on this side. And that is pro status. Pro status. Not bro status, pro status. Ooh, and last thing, I almost forgot it. These are my Phaeton low profile noise canceling headphones. These have become essential for my travels because the plane noise is too loud. You got people rattling carts up and down the aisles. You got babies screaming, you got people talking. And whenever you click these bad boys on, the noise canceling is pretty good, and they actually pack down in your bag or your suitcase. Whereas the big ones, whenever you put them on there, it's not as good because it's not easy to pack down, and so you may be hesitant to take them with you. So these are Phaeton, and I've recommended these to a couple of people, and they actually work really, really well, to the point where I can't hear you. What are you saying? Sorry, I can't hear you. I got nothing. So the packing is officially complete. We are ready to go to Canada. I've got my camera gear, I've got my hiking gear, I've got my clothing, I've got my essentials, and hopefully you've got a couple of tips that you can take along with you. So next stop, top of Black Tusk.